It's never required, but it's always expected, accepted, and never rejected. But with that being said, let me get to this game. You have to understand that at the end of the day, no matter what you're going to do, you're going to go through plateaus. So when you're beginning anything, you're going to have like either one or two things. You're going to have very minimal strides, or you're going to have leaps and bounds strides. But when you have leaps and bounds, that's because it's beginners. It's kind of like when you're in the gym and you lift weights and the amount of weight that you can lift goes up rather quickly at first. It's because it's called beginner games. So when you started something, you might see rapid success. Or it's almost like when you're playing Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse and you're leveling up. It's so easy to level up, like you're level 1, level 2, level 3. But once you get to like level 50, each level takes a long time. So it's almost like a plateau because you're doing the same amount of quests, but you're not leveling up as fast because it's called a plateau, right? The higher you get on the mountain, the harder it gets to get even higher, right? The higher you get on the mountain, it gets even more harder because it's like the altitude. So what you guys have to understand is sometimes in life you're going to plateau. And I go through this consciously, very commonly, to be honest with you. So yesterday was chest day, right? And I'm going to do the bench press. And this is just one example of many that I'm going to give you guys to let you understand what a plateau is. A plateau is when it's kind of like you're seeing all the success. Like imagine a line graph, right? You're seeing a line grow up, right? And then all of a sudden, this line just has a standstill and it's not really going up anymore. So you can get discouraged with that because you either want to see it go, you only want to see it go up. You don't want to see it go like this because then you're not making any progress and you're feeling like you're not growing. You are growing, but it's just, you have to understand that once you get to a certain level of success, it's going to take a whole lot more work to reach that next level. So like right now, I'm in the gym and I'm trying to get to a specific weight that I want to bench press, but I'm understanding that I'm going to have to keep working with this heavy amount of weight until I get to a heavier amount of weight. So I'm going to keep failing, but I'm going to keep coming back. You see, a lot of you guys, you can't handle the plateau. You'll post a lot of content, but as soon, and at first you'll get like the beginner's views. Like you already know how it is. If you make a new TikTok account, the first few TikToks you make will blow up just because TikTok is rewarding you for engaging on their platform, right? But after that, all of your TikToks might not hit the algorithm like they used to. They might not do this. They might not do that. And a lot of you guys will get discouraged because you're so used to the beginner games, you can't handle the plateau. What you have to understand is every anime has filler episodes. Every episode cannot be impactful. Every episode cannot be groundbreaking. There has to be filler episodes to let things build up. Just like your muscle, just like your growth, just like a relationship. You're going to have plateaus in a relationship. A relationship is not always going to be full of happiness. There's going to be times of stress. There's going to be times of annoyance. There are going to be plateaus in anything that you do, in any endeavor in life. But do not let your plateaus cause you to drop down. Because imagine being stuck. So imagine going up, right? And then you get to this point, and now you're just going like this. I'd rather go like this and then eventually go like that and just keep going up, then plateau again. I'd rather do that than be doing this. Okay, now I'm discouraged. Boom! And then drop back down. All that progress that you worked on is now going down the drain. Guys, deal with the plateaus. The plateaus are a part of the process, and you got to work hard even when you're plateauing. Because when you do just a little bit better than that limit that was causing you to plateau, you do not understand the sense of fulfillment that you will have within. You're not always going to grow. Sometimes you will remain. But when you remain, you must choose to continue. It's like when you lose all of your extra lives in Mario. You got to continue again. You're going to get 5 again. You got to just keep working, okay? Grind through the plateau. You got this. Listen, you know you're plateauing in something that you really want to pursue. Grind through it. You got this. But one thing that you can't do is quit, because all that hard work that you put in will go down the toilet like a goldfish. Don't let it happen. You got this. So with that being said, now I'm going to read the comments, man. If you guys would like to keep me along for 5 more minutes outside of this message, send in 500 roses. Otherwise, I'm going to take an intermission, and I'll be back in a little bit. So let me go ahead and read these comments. Happy birthday to my man, Prince Kane. Yeah, happy birthday to Prince Kane. How do I get a bully to stop? Go snitch on him? Yeah. Go tell on him. If you're in school, go tell the principal. If it's out in the streets, call the police. You're a civilian, you need to do civilian activities. That'll immediately get a bully to stop. And if they don't stop, and if they approach you and they're putting their hands where they don't need to, then you need to respond. You need to respond in whatever way you deem necessary. That's what I'll tell you. So I'll give it 30 seconds to see if these roses are going to come through. And if not, that's fine. I'll go ahead and conclude this episode, man. Shout out to everybody for coming through. I appreciate it, you know. I appreciate it. By the way, use the hashtag Maki and hashtag MakiNation. At the end of the week, I will be checking 3 random TikToks from those hashtags, and there will be 3 winners for a random cash giveaway or a gift card. But if you don't put that out by this weekend, you will not be eligible. So make sure that you do that. Okay? Make sure that you guys do that. And I haven't seen any more roses coming through. It's been 30 seconds, so I've got to keep my word. Hey, Lindsay. I got to keep my word, though. So I'm going to take a quick intermission. If you guys want to talk outside of here, hit my Instagram. And if you have my Snapchat, hit my Snapchat. But with that being said, can you sing happy birthday for Kane? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear grandson. Happy birthday to you. Kane. 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 We can't hear you, Kane. 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 Okay, guys, he's not responding to me anymore. So with that being said, I hope you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Peace.